Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I've been in bed for 12 hours sleeping. I still don't feel the best. I've got backache, man, because that's old age. I don't even know where these migraine sicknesses even come from. Could be the stress of this shit. I'm going to be honest. I have zero interest in playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I really do. I've lost any motivation or drive for it over the last, obviously, shenanigans. We won't go into them. If you want to know about it, check out the last video. But yeah, I'm at a point of being tired of playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I'll still duel members, of course. You know, you guys have been supporting the channel for so long. For me not to be able to do that, I'll still react to duel replays as well. But in an ideal world, anything beyond that, probably couldn't really give a monkey's about. But we will play some ranked, see how we get on, and whatever happens ends up happening, you know. I think we've been kind of thrown into the mud that hard that nothing genuinely surprises me anymore when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, Konami has got what they wanted. You know. So this is an issue we suffer with a lot. And obviously by doing this video it will showcase why I really cannot be bothered. Like, in any other world, if someone running Ryziel, they would pull the Ryziel cards. In a world that I live in, I pull hand traps on first to go. Oh. Ash Blossom? Okay. Fair enough. So, we really have a choice. We could hold out on the interruption with the imperm and stuff like that, thinking it could be Tempai maybe. Or we could hope for the best. Personally, I think they'll probably wait for Requiem. But at least if we can get Lacrima into the graveyard, which I don't think is going to be possible if he were to be ashed anyway. So even if I went into Lori here, we go into Requiem. It's either going to be, they won't imperm there, but it more than likely be an ash play. At least if we can get Lacrima out, we will be able to send ourselves the Beansmith trap. Okay, no play again. Interesting. Okay, lead into Lacrima. Send our trap card. Activate the Engraver. Shuffle back the Lori. Bestial Magnum up, maybe. No, I'm not banishing anyway, so it's not the end of the world for me. Okay. Could go equip. But no, it'd be fine. Worst case scenario is we see an infinite impermanence or something. Maybe. To push. Okay, there's the imperm. The only downside, we can't get it off the field. All we can do is hold out and hope that our... Do we set imperm? Yeah, we set imperm. We could normal summon and then play into, I suppose, Agnum. Would that count as 2 though? But then we kind of... I suppose we could go with Fualos. The problem is here is I don't know if that will work. 2 monsters including a light theme monster. Which, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it will. Alright, we just end our turn there. If it does, then I'm sadly mistaken. Look, ever since Fiendsmith released, it's never been one of my main go-to things. The only reason I'm running it is because we actually have, and lucky enough, have Ryziel. Okay, so we can hit the Ash Blossom on the bonfire. So we are playing against Riziel. Okay. I must be the only person who cannot get... Am I the only person who can never get fucking called by the grave or something? What the fuck? In other words, we're kind of stuffed there, aren't we? Actually, we're not. We've got Droll Lockbird. I suppose that kind of works. Depends on what they've got in hand, really. Honestly, I was ready. Mate, I was ready to just face facts that I was about to hit with a double call by. Don't think they really know what to do now. So they've added exit. If they bring out exit, you can add a level 4, but they can't because of Droll. Question is, do they have ice? Do they have, you know... Because they could, in theory, bring out one special summon sword. Then play into... Which could go duo drive, but what's the point? You're not going to be able to add cards anyway. So it'd be more of a detonator play. And this is the situations we end up in where people get disrupted by a Droll and Lockbird. And we end up in a situation like this, where the guy is just sitting there looking at 3 cards that have been sat there forever. But yeah. Another reason why I don't really like playing this game anymore. It took 4 hours to decide on whether he was going to set a monster or not. It's game over. The one thing I've learned is to stop saying cards when I'm playing. Because that's one of my corest issues of playing this game. Is I have the tendency of saying card names and blacklisting myself from being able to play. Okay, droplet. Fair enough. Better now than later. To be honest, this is game regardless, and he gets rid of both of them, negates both our monster effects. He had to get rid of the monster to prevent, obviously, Agnum Day from triggering anyway. But now, this is where it leads up to. You ready? Could go fusion play, or just normal summon. How do you want to play it? I suppose we could just do Necro Whip. Special summon. Sequence. Sequence activate. Fusion summon. Could go straight Desiree, but we'll go Kuraiuma. And Engraver. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to send Engraver. My bad, that was a miss. I didn't even start my fucking Sword Soul play. But okay. Let's go. Let's play another one. Look, I don't know how often these duels will be. Obviously, member duels probably will be a bit more consistent and a lot more frequent. But yeah, just the RNG is just not in my favour on Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm not going to try and cater to something that's working against me. You know, and that's where me getting ill has come from, stressing about it too much, then worrying about the content on a perspective for you lot, you know, and then you get situations like this where the person disconnects and okay, they're silly. Alright. Okay. I kind of get annoyed that Fuelos comes up so often. I would kind of like to be somewhat satisfied, but I'm not. Problem is, I'm tired. And I hate to be a Debbie Downer in it. I just don't want it to be that you guys are missing with that content. I've also slept for 12 hours and I'm still tired. I still feel ill. And I'm just like, how much more sleep can someone get? Remarkable. You know what? If this is Malice, we literally have no output here. Other than Artifact, still. Well, this is where, okay, I was about to say, this is where I get cool buyed, and cross out doesn't work because we have both cool buy on the field. Wow. Decisions. If they ash here, it's all over. To be honest, it's all over anyway. You got to think they've got Duo Drive, they've got themselves Detonator, they've got the add 2 cards, activate the field spell, like. It's crazy that they literally had full combo. They had ice, there's sword, and I come in and I've got nothing. Nice. Had a level 4 leading into node. This rate, this guy's gonna time out, mate. It's taking fucking ages. Okay, so he went for sword instead of node. Fair enough. Wow, look, my opponent had triple tactics talent as well. Oh my. So Happy Feather Duster, triple tactics talent, ice, and sword. Oh, their special summon sword is fine, don't matter. It's crazy. Why did they not go Dual Drive and activate field spell? Okay. Really, this doesn't actually do anything for me. Pop the Raziel. RP Triple Tactics Talent, they had Ice on startup, Veiler as well. And I ended up with fucking 2 called by a Lancia, a cross out, and a Thualos. And then I drew into a Lancia. Well, that's game. The RNG would be the death of this game for me. Although I'm pretty much done with it anyway, but yeah. It's just stupid. It's RNG, that's pretty much all it is. Like, there used to be some sort of skill element to it, now it's just like, no. Did you get 5 hand traps? Alright, sweet, you win. I've taken more paracetamol, man. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. We've hit a very, very, very dangerous spot for Yu-Gi-Oh! Did you pull the cards you need to win? No. Alright, surrender. That's the unfortunate situation we're in right now. The RNG is so busted in this game, man. Like, the other duel I got double call by, now I'm getting double maxi. Like, I'm not being funny. If anything I learned in school, the statistics of obviously numbers and stuff like that, you should get the one that you got a high percentage of, but apparently not in this game. Do we Ash? Dimper. We'll save Ash for their trap card. There we go. Oh, they don't have call by. Every time I play against Malice, they've got call by. Every single time. Wow, fucking hell. If anything like the stream, look, I know these videos are supposed to be super fun and engaging and stuff, but if you ever get into Yu-Gi-Oh, just don't. Focus your attention and energy into something completely different. I swear to you, it'll be worth more of your time. I'm even joking. Also, it'll save you a shitload of money. For those of you that obviously go out to work, get money, and invest into Master Duel, trust me. Look, I get it if you're a big lover of Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that. But realistically, £60, £65 for 5,000 gems. Let's be real, yeah? I'm surprised they didn't have that cool boy earlier. Um, but yeah, you can invest. Like, obviously, I'll start playing more DBD when I feel a bit more better. You know, you can buy characters, you can buy skins, and spend so much less money than what you're doing in Yu-Gi-Oh at the minute. But yeah, it's up to you. It's your preference. You know what I mean? There's other games out there that are so much cheaper. And that also includes me looking at memberships to benefit people that want to become members that are not in the Yu-Gi-Oh scene. Because if you're not going to focus mainly on the Yu-Gi-Oh side anymore, then, you know, we've got to kind of figure something out. I will wait. Sometimes I wonder if I'm even running fucking thingamajig, Rise EL. Like, how I pull into cross that designator at 1, but there's like fucking 10, 12 cards of Rise EL just sat there in the fucking... I don't even run Druva still on. Yeah, that's game. We ain't gonna win this. GG. I don't know. You know, I hate the way I feel about this game now. I just can't be bothered, man. Could not give a monkeys about anything in it. And I didn't want these videos to be Debbie Dan. I wanted to be full of energy, but because I'm feeling ill, and Master Duel was just, it's in a shit state. Like, I didn't think it'd ever crash into such a bad state. And I know people always go, yeah, but there's always gonna be a meta. No, I get it. It's not the meta that I have an issue with. It's the fucking RNG of this game. How you can run a 40 card deck and consistently see cards that are ran at 1, but then the main fucking engine of Rise EL is 1 card combo off Ice or even the others, you know, and you don't see a single one. Yeah, no, but yeah, look, I'm gonna take a couple of days off of streaming. I'm gonna look at a different approach to the channel. I have obviously the other Yu-Gi-Oh channel where the dual replays from the live streams go onto there. They're scheduled up, so more than likely you'll get one video occasionally of Yu-Gi-Oh on this channel, and then the rest would be just kind of like me streaming other games. You know, maybe playing some more COD, some DBD, some Battlefield. Obviously, it comes out, I think, in a couple of days for the beta. But yeah, all right, cool, peace.